Well, hello everyone. I am Geo and I am the content creator for Advertising Junction. And my collaboration buddy today is
Marlene of Marlene Reviews. I am the content creator of that channel. And together, Geo and I are the information girls.
yes, we are. Okay,
Hey.
guys. Today we're going to be talking about betrayal. So let me put up my file for betrayal so everybody will know what we're talking about. Give me a second here and I'll have it up in just a minute here. All right, now. So most of the information you're going to hear about, we got it from the internet, and it is from Lisa Rankin, MD. Okay, and this also is a team build with Geo collaboration. So let's
Collaboration.
get started. Betrayal. Betrayal is the breaking or violation of a presumptive contract, trust, or confidence that produces moral and physiological conflict within a relationship amongst individuals, between organizations, or between individuals and organizations. Often, betrayal is the act of supporting a rival group, or it is a complete break from previously decided upon or presumed norms by one party from another. Someone who betrays others is commonly called a traitor. What does betrayal feel like? Betrayal feels like emptiness in your stomach, a lump in your throat, a burning in your cheeks, and a tightness in your chest. It takes your breath away, makes you feel paranoid, and steals your voice while you're trying to process. The most common forms of betrayal are harmful disclosures of confidential information,
Confidential.
disloyalty, infidelity, dishonesty. They can be traumatic and cause considerable distress. The effects of betrayal include shock, loss and grief, morbid preoccupation, damaged self esteem, self doubting, and anger. Betrayal can cause mental contamination, and the betrayer becomes a source of contamination. That's pretty deep, don't you think,
Wow.
Marlene?
Yeah, very, very deep.
Okay. The worst kind of betrayal is disengagement. Disengagement. I would have never thought of that, but
I know, me either.
I'm going to read further on what this disengagement is all about. Of not caring, of not letting the connection go, of not being willing to devote time and effort to the relationship. The word betrayal evokes experiences of cheating, lying, breaking a confidence, failing to defend us to someone else who's gossiping about us, and not choosing us over other people.
Mm.
These behaviors are certainly betrayals, but they are not the only form of betrayal. If I had to choose a form of betrayal that emerges most frequently from my research, and this is Lisa Rankin, MD, talking, that was the most dangerous in the terms of corroding the trust connection. I would say disengagement, and I would have to be agree with her.
Mhm.
Okay? When people we love or with whom we have a deep connection stop caring, they stop paying attention, they stop investing and fighting for the relationship, trust begins to slip away and hurts start seeping in. Disengagement. Disengagement triggers shame. and our greatest fears, the fears of being abandoned, unworthy, and unlovable. What can make this covert betrayal so much dangerous than something like a lie or an affair is that we can't point to the source of our pain. There is no event. Our obvious evidence of brokenness, it can feel crazy, crazy, crazy. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what betrayal is all about. It has considerable distress. The effects of betrayal include shock, loss, and grief, morbid occupation, damaged self esteem, self doubting, and anger. Betrayal can cause mental contamination, and the betrayal becomes a source of contamination. Marlene, you got the flow.
Well, I will add to that betrayal is something that you just never expect it to happen. It's something that it usually happens with somebody who's a close person to you, a close, either a family member, a friend, a workmate, somebody that you trust. It's not something that it happens to somebody that that you don't like. It doesn't come from that angle. Usually it's somebody within your close inner circle that causes you that type of pain.
That is so true because I have been betrayed a lot through my business. You know,
Mhm.
people, they smile in your face, you
Mhm.
know, and then they go behind your back and then they talk about you, or they come up with some kind of lie, or they tell us something that you told them in confidence.
Confidence.
That is betrayal. And I felt so hurt, and I wasn't expecting it because it came from a friend, a so-called friend, let me say that was so close to me that I would have never thought that would happen. And I cried for
Mhm.
days because I kept saying to myself, why? Well, I've been nothing but good to this person.
Mhm.
I've been there with all of me for this person, and they
Mhm.
still betrayed me.
You know,
That's like,
you know what I think it is, Gio. I think the betrayal usually comes from a person having a lack of appreciation for you. That's usually the root cause of betrayal, is somebody who they take you for granted. They feel like you're always going to be there, so they feel that they can do anything to you and you're just going to accept whatever they've done. And it doesn't work that way.
no. And after I got over the hurt feeling and anger set in, you start wanting to do something to folks. you know you be like, okay, what can I do to them? What did they tell me? And then that
Mhm.
you go and you tell whatever it is. Of course, I did not do that because I'm bigger than that. I have recovery. I have
Mhm.
tools to fall back on. And those types of people, what you have to do is you have to remove them from your life.
Mhm.
And it's really not that easy to just do all of a sudden, because I don't want to get too much into how to fix it, because that's what's going to Marlene is going to talk about.
Right.
But I will talk about the anger part, okay? Because you have spent all of this time with somebody, and you guys have, you're friends for like 2, 3, 4 years, and then they tell something that you told them that's very confidential, or they just lie, point blank
Mhm.
lie. Of course you're going to be pissed off. You're going to want to knock them upside the head and everything else. You're going to want to go and tell whatever they ever told you about something that no one knows but just you and them. You're going to want to do all of this stuff, you know.
Right.
But the thing about it is what good is that going to do? You know,
Mhm.
is that really going to uh, make you feel better? So, what do you have to say
Yeah.
about that piece, Marlene?
Well, I would say, yeah, I think in the beginning it's only normal, being a human. When you get betrayed by somebody, the first thing you want to do is beat somebody up or get back at them. But, if you really think about it, and you don't want to do to somebody what they've done to you, because you would show that you're no different from them,
That's
you know?
true.
Yeah.
So what happened with the situation was I went to this person. I said, why would you do that? Why would you do that? She could not even look me in the eye. She could not even say why. Nothing. She just packed up her stuff and just left.
Oh,
And this
wow.
was a work thing. Okay.
Oh, it was a work thing. Okay.
Right. And she just packed up her stuff and she just left because they told her that she could leave, you know. And then they called me in the office and asking me all of, why would you do that, Geo? You're such a good worker. I said, but I didn't do any of this. You know what I'm saying? It was like she had false proof and everything. So after about a good 2 3 months, I didn't quit my job because I know I did not do what she said, but I was mad and I wanted to really wring her neck. Okay.
Mhm.
Then after about a good 2 3 months, they called me back in the office and apologized.
Mhm.
I said, we got down to the bottom of it. And
Mhm.
they told me you should watch who you make your friends.
Well, I'll add to that, Gio. I said, well, you're very fortunate that you got a chance to people came back to you and said they're sorry for what happened to you, because a lot of times when you get a betrayal, people portray you in a bad light and make people go against you and talk about you behind your back. And sometimes that pain and that hurt never gets healed, because people forever, and I know, when it comes to like family members, I know it can be generational. If something happened to your parents and your parents were betrayed, then they tell the kids, and now the kids don't talk to those people. And it just keeps going and keeps going like a cycle. So that's why it's so important to heal the wounds, that just because something happened years ago, your parents, other people, don't continue to be in that cycle, because you'll be just like the people who offended you and hurt you, or try to
That's
rise
true.
above that.
Right. And and this is why, I forgave her a long time ago. And I
Mhm.
haven't ever seen her again in my whole life, but I had to forgive that to move on. You understand what I'm
You
saying?
have
I
to.
had to just like let it go because there ain't
Mhm.
nothing I could have done about it, you know. And I wound up leaving that job anyway after another year for a better one. So
Okay.
I just decided that I was going to just watch who want to try to be my friend. You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I got to see something first. You got to earn some trust here.
Mhm.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is our the ending of this segment, betrayal. And I'm so happy that you guys came, and maybe you got something from this. Marlene, after talking about this and remembering some of that hurt, even though I have forgiven her, I don't want to have to ever experience that again. I don't want to have to let it go so deep like that,
Mhm.
because it really did hurt. But it reminds me of a song.
Oh,
Okay.
what song, Jill?
They smile in your face all the time, want to take your place, the backstabbers.
Backstabbers.
Amen, amen, amen. Okay, and with that said, guys, we're going to close this out and we're going to go over to Marlene Reviews, where she will be talking more about how to get over betrayal. With that said, guys, bye bye.
Bye, guys.